Hi, I'm Nicholas Galitzine, and this is my memory box. The first thing I'm taking out is actually a very recent photo of my dear friend Camila, Cabello, who I did Cinderella with. First, I was nervous if we were going to become friends. You know, I love her music. I think she's so talented, and we've just become really close friends over the years. I was very confused what this is, but it's a dog. I'm a massive dog person. I had the sweetest dog called Fidget growing up. He had a bit of a twitch and he was always fidgeting. I would love to have a dog, but I think, you know, like the difficulty about traveling around the world for work is you would have to leave them behind. What else have we got in here? We've got a CD of August Moon. August Moon are the band that I was in The Idea of You. And I had so much fun recording the songs for this movie. We got to work with Savan Katecha, who's this incredible pop writer. We've got a tube map of London. If everyone knows something about me, they know that I always carry a tube map. I mean, I've lived in London my whole life. Well, I now live in LA, but was born and raised in London. I actually enjoy getting the tube as well because I think, you know, your job as an actor a lot of the time is to just observe people. I think the tube is probably the best place. I used to do this game where people would get on the tube opposite me and I wouldn't look at them, I'd just look at their shoes and I'd try and like figure out who they were by what kind of shoes they wear. There's this kind of notion that you can tell who someone is by the shoes they wear. I'm not sure if that's entirely true, but yeah, I love getting the tube. Let's see, we've got another picture in here, me and the great Anne Hathaway, who I star in The Idea of You with. I had this amazing co-star who I felt like I had so much chemistry with, and I was such a fan of her work for a really long time. So to be able to actually work with her and also experience what a lovely, kind, generous person she is, and you know, really make her a close friend out of this movie was such a gift, and I have a lot of love for her. There's me and Annie here, right? That's how important she is she stays in frame the entire interview. This is curious. They're just hearts. Is this? Oh, I get it now. It's a purple heart. Not the sharpest tool in the toolbox, but I got there in the end. This is a purple heart, and I was in a movie called Purple Heart. They kind of took a chance on me as a Brit, you know, playing an American, and I think, you know, it was kind of the first job for me that really blew up. I had so much fun making it with Sophia Carson, my co-star, and while I was chemistry testing with Annie for The Idea of You, there was an enormous billboard of me and Sophia in Times Square, which I went to visit, and this woman came up and she says, "You really look like that guy from Purple Hearts. I know you're not him, but has anyone ever said that to you before?" Well, yeah, I think I've heard that a couple of times before. Book, Memories from Cinderella. Oh, that's very cute. Let's show that to. I can't read it because the. This is really wholesome. How long do we want to spend on this? The joy that just filled me with then was very similar to the joy of filming Cinderella, really. Getting to do a musical, getting to ride around on horses, singing and dance around and generally just have a really wholesome time. Oh, well, this is triggering. So this is some natural coconut yogurt. I had to work a number of part-time jobs, really up until about my 5th credit. One of my jobs was working in a Snog yogurt store. I was really bad at making froyo. Yeah, everyone was able to do these wonderful little swirls, whereas mine kind of looked like a sad poop. Actually, a funny piece of trivia that I think a lot of people don't know is one of my co-workers at the time was Ashley Simone from Bridgerton, which is so bizarre that she's now kind of blown up in the way that she has, and it's so cool to see. I see a t-shirt here. How did I get the nickname Bambi? Very affectionately given to me because I slipped over and broke my ankle on Mary and George trying to do a stunt. And I think the reference is that Bambi slips a lot on the ice. Yeah, mine was a little bit more of a serious accident. There were some slippery floors in Mary and George because you're filming in these stately homes that have been around for hundreds of years. The name stuck, and people affectionately call me Bambi. So I think there are worse nicknames to have. I'll definitely take that one. And then last, but certainly not least, it says, write a letter to yourself. To future Nick, keep putting one foot in front of the other. in life in general, you know, we see obstacles as these enormous mountains to climb, and I think it's sometimes they feel insurmountable. The amount you can really accomplish by just simply taking it one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, you will be okay. So if I could encourage something in future Nick, and maybe in other people as well, it would just be to keep putting one foot in front of the other. I'm gonna seal it. There you go. So this was my memory box. I had such a good time reviewing my career and my life, and I'm also Nicholas Galitzine, in case you didn't know.